yesterday.
That's what I was thinking.
Go back to something that you know you can beat this team on. Try and take that morale down. Try and chip them back down. But Ankara, it's a map, honestly, I'm not sure whether this will give the Brazilians a favor. Obviously, as we saw on Port, we basically said at the start of the game, the Brazilians like a slow build-up. They will slowly whittle you down. And that's exactly what they just did on Port. Now this Ankara map, you can do the same.
Yeah.
You can slowly take control of the map, choke them out. We saw they had full control of mid on Port. That's exactly what you're seeing right here on your screen, the full mid run. And Zhao was dominating. So it's possible they could do it again. This is a really risky pick for me for the Filipino team.
Yeah, I completely agree. I was actually going to come to the point of Zhao and revenge, and for the first kind of eight rounds, Zhao was just getting one over every single time. And going into Ankara, if he can do the same, if he can be that one to get the first blood in each of these rounds, it's going to be very, very difficult for them. And I thought they'd go for sub-base purely on the results yesterday. I mean, we saw them go 7-2 up and then finish that one 10-6. But no, they've chose Ankara, and this is the one we'll be playing out. Of course, A and B bomb site, and the global risk and the blacklist spawns you can see here. Very standard pushes, but the thing that you will see is a lot of teams kind of just pushing to one side and then trying to look for a pick, rotating to middle, looking for another one, and as soon as they get that opening, that's when they take their chance. But always keep in mind, these Brazilian boys, they like to leave it till the last 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and then just pounce.
That final route you just saw, the hotel route, you don't tend to see that too often. You tend to see a lot of mid to B, mid to A play, taking control of either tunnel over at A site or going mid to B, and trying to cut the opposition team off effectively to try and split the team maps as much as you can, try and separate them, make it almost a 5-on-2 situation, if you will, to try and overwhelm the defense. And that's why it's a real tricky defensive map. But really interesting to see how it works out, Ankara. Previous results, of course, it was 10-8 for Hemo Brave against INT in Brazil. Was the last time they played it. They did have a 13-12 crazy overtime situation in the semifinals, actually. Well, it's Pacific.Macta's choice. There they are on your screen. They need to pick up a really good start here. Now, I believe they also get side choice, so they are going to be starting out on attack. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Map 2 underway. Pacific.Macta, they need your strength. The Filipino crowd really need to get behind them here and start off with a plum.
Yeah, they lose this one and they are out. Round number 1 is underway. And it's a 4-1 split here on the defense from Hemo Brave. But Bayou already taking a lot of damage.
A massive chunk, a massive tag on in there. Now, Hemo Brave had stacked out a lot on B site, and I think Pacific.Macta read that situation well. So already seeing Zyke trying to get a peek down tunnels to get a glimpse down there. Aldrin's the man at mid at the moment. The rest of the Pacific.Macta boys are all starting to stack out towards the tunnels, pushing into A site. Now, Matt is the man that's defending it. Obviously finished with a triple kill, but Zyke opens up the account, comes on through, Cram with the support, and Pacific.Macta have already full control of A site.
Completely fearless as they enter the A site there, just running in, all guns blazing, and now a 5 versus 3. Yes, Bayou and Zyke do have very low health, but look at this. On the flank, Revenge is going to be the one to take him, and it is going to be Ryu Zhao. He's going to answer back, but is it going to be enough? He has the sniper. It's a 2v4 now.
Checks the corners, gets the deagle out. Aim Green comes in support. Suddenly it's a 3-on-2. Dangerous situation. Zyke around the side. Aim Green gets another. Zhao gets another. Revenge goes down. And Hemo Brave pick up a massive 2-on-4 in round number 1.
What have I just witnessed from Zhao? Absolutely insane plays from him. You could see the celebrations coming in, and that is incredible. And do you know what? That just puts all momentum shift straight to Hemo Brave.
Oh my god, that's the worst start Pacific.Macta could have hoped for. To have such a big advantage turnaround. They focused so heavily on Zhao that Aim Green came in unnoticed around the back of him, sweeping around the corners while they focused on Zhao, giving him the free shots. And wow, what a disastrous start. They had everything covered off. The angles, Revenge at the back, covering the backboard, no flanks. They could only brute force their way in, and it still worked Hemo Brave's favor. They're going to try the same again. They're trying to try the peaks again. Bayou, the man that's distracting over at B side. They're getting the look in tunnels, but this time Hemo Brave are not going to get caught out. They have Vinny and Maths both covering the A side, up close this time, and Pacific.Macta need to go back to the drawing board and find themselves an opening.
I'm interested to see what Aldrin does here, right in the middle of the map, all alone. He's got no one around him. Is a push, is a flank going to come in? Is he going to go mid to A or B? He could really put up a pinch position here. We've got Bayou pushing, and Bayou's just seen Raizu. That's going to be grenades coming in, and that's actually completely flashed him. He's going to be out of the game just for a while, but he's got a lot of intel here.
Yeah, he got a full glimpse of Ryose. He doesn't know that Aim Green is there. He hasn't showed his position yet. The rest of Pacific.Macta going mid to B. You've also got Zyke trying to distract over in tunnels at A site. So mid to B is going to be the main push. You can see the grenade, the bomb working its way through mid. And Zyke, the full distraction force over on the side. He just needs to pull their attention. Bayou in the hotel, getting another pop around, saying, hey, I'm still here, but he gets taken down by Ryose. That's less than ideal. Revenge, though, gets himself the scope kill. Ryose down. Aim Green, unseen so far, does get himself back onto B site, so we'll see whether Pacific.Macta stick to this attack.
Oh, and that's going to be Zhao. That's going to go down onto Revenge, and again, he's already got 4 kills. Not all with his sniper, as we saw him in the last round. Deagle Aldrin's going to feel the wrath of Aim Green, and now a 4v2. Not looking good for Pacific.Macta. This is very difficult, and we've actually got Zyke on the flank. He's completely out of position. He has taken down Vinny, but there's only 15 seconds.
Well, he was trying to distract, and now he knows he has A control in his hands, but he can't go looking for the frags because he knows that there's going to be multiple members of Hemo Brave there. Now, Cram is going to get in on site, but the problem is he's in a 1v3 hold, and we just saw them unable to hold it before. Zhao and Aim Green come around the corner. Zhao is unstoppable today, ladies and gentlemen. The man on the closest of your screen there, with the cap on backwards, and boy, is he performing. 5 frags once again in 2 rounds, just like he was on board.
Yeah, he's not stopping. He's going to put up one hell of a performance here. And again, we'll go back on board now with Pacific.Macta. They're on the attack. They started off strong when they pushed into A last time, and it almost feels like that first round is really different.
Well, that's a good start, though. Aggression from Hemo Brave, answered equally by Pacific.Macta. The flank around, but Aim Green gets a triple kill. That is not how it should work out when you have such a big advantage. Suddenly we're back into a 2-on-2 from a 5-on-3 situation. That's not it. Aim Green finally gets taken down by Bayou. Now they have the mid to B push, and Vinny has to come from A side.
Everything goes onto Vinny. Let's have a look from his point of view as we go into the clutch cam. And now the bomb should be going down. Damage goes down onto Bayou in a 1v1. It's all on Revenge. Revenge does have that advantage on the peak, but he has the health. Vinny's getting close. He's going to come down to it, and Revenge! He's going to put the first round on the board. Ooh. That is so big for Pacific.Macta. If they lost that round, went 3-0 down, oh, I could have seen them going their heads going very low.
Yeah, that would have been a serious tilt there. Revenge, though, coming up big for his team. When he had the high ground advantage, which is always a big bonus. You have that peak, you know exactly where he's going to come. Obviously, it was all down to reactions for Hemo Brave. But the problem is, Zhao opening up that account again. Bayou does take down Iron Green, but Ryose, this is all working badly for Pacific.Macta once again. It is mid they try and take control of, but just as we saw on Port, the Brazilians wrestle for control of it, whereas we were seeing Pacific.Macta giving up control on their defensive side. But now, here on the attack, in a 3-on-4, they have to group up. They have to try and hit these points in unison. And at the moment, they're just trying to wait to see if they can get another pick.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'd like to see the 3 push to one side. They'll make it a 3v2, whatever it may be, but they need to push together. If they start leaving one on the flank or just leaving one kind of lingering around, which it looks like Revenge is going to be doing, but he could catch one off guard, we'll have to see how it plays out. Revenge waiting for that cross. Waiting to see if anyone peeks through the window.
Math's going to peek. It looks like he might. Oh, Revenge, I think, just pulled away at the wrong time. Timing can be everything in these games. The bomb with Cram making its way into A site. We can see on the minimap that it's completely stacked at B site for Hemo Brave. So Pacific.Macta should be able to sneak inside unseen. Master's going to be the first man. Now that the grenade's going out, that's going to give the sound cues. Hemo Brave realize it's an A site push. Now they're on the flank. And this time Pacific.Macta, they have control of site, but they have to hold it in a 4-on-3.
Yeah, they really do. There's too many angles, too many entrances for 3 to hold. And the bomb goes down, but so does Revenge. 4v2, and now Cram and Aldrin have almost that impossible job. And you can see what Hemo Brave are doing. They're pushing as a unit here. All pushing in at the same time. It's going to be
Cram. We need to watch Cram, guys. He's going to be the man on the stairs. He's going to come around. He gets himself a quick double. Pops down the stairs. Barely takes any health damage. Will finally go down to Vinny and Aldrin. He's going to pop up. Gets around the side, but Vinny is there. Vinny again. The hearts and dreams of Pacific.Macta are starting to flutter away right now as the Brazilians go 3-1 up.
That was, it's tough to watch. It really is for Pacific.Macta. They're getting in good positions, they're getting the bomb down, but every single time they're finding themselves, you know, suffering to a two-piece, suffering to a double kill there. But they'll have to answer back, and they need to do it now. I thought that momentum may change with the round win that they took. And this time, grenades are going down at A, and Aldrin, Bio, and Zyke are all pushing together. And this looks like a proper push, a 5-man push here onto A.
Mass is going to smoke it up. That's going to delay things. The smoke goes out. They're going to have to maybe try and push through it. Zyke with the bomb, the first man to come around the corner. I'm not sure I agree with that. Vinny's in the corner. The flashes come in. He can't see. Vinny gets himself one, but Bio responds. Mass on stairs, gets himself a double, doing exactly what he needs. Switch to the pistol. Comes around the side. Revenge takes him down, but the damage has been done. It's a 1v3 for Revenge. And Mass gets himself a huge defensive bonus for the Brazilian team.
He's taken down 1-3 to go for Revenge. He was in a very similar position last map, but he has a little bit more time to play with this time. The difficult thing is he has the bomb, but it's not been planted, and they know exactly where he is. They know he's in the A site somewhere.
He has to peek. As soon as he goes for the plant, it's going to gets around the corner. It's Ryose, and ladies and gentlemen, it's 4-1 to the Brazilians. Maths going huge. That was a concerted effort trying to get bodies around the corner, but the flashes were absolutely perfect from Hemo Brave. The start coming up from Vinny, catching them in the corner. Zyke had no chance there, and then Mass, well, you know, when you get two with an AK and switch to the pistol and get another, you know it is working well in your favor.
And you can see after every round, them getting hyped in the booth here, Brazilians. Revenge is going to take down Aim Green. Zhao's going to answer straight back onto Zyke, and now we find ourselves in a very tough position. But look at Maths. He did it in the last game. He flanked round, he picked up a 3-piece, and this time he's going on his lonesome.
So confident. That's really the plays. He's just got the information play from Zhao. Zhao's just got to peek down mid, trying to give him all he needs. Maths, and it's given so much information to Hemo Brave that they've got this 4-player net because he knows there's nobody at A site. We've pushed all the way around the side. Revenge is going to have to come out on top in this shot, but Zhao strikes again. And that is the story of Brazil versus the Philippines. Zhao is dominating with that scope right now. Something he couldn't do yesterday. Now, instead, they're walking into the grinder. Vinny finds himself one. Bayo and Kram are coming around, but they have themselves the perfect pincer play. It's down to pure skill from Bayo. He's going to be the last man. They pinch him out. Hemo Brave are playing as a single unit right now. They are absolutely executing their defenses perfectly.
Yeah, Vinny's doing some incredible work. He's already picked up 7, but you know, Zhao's kind of got all that attention with the sniper. Maths has been doing incredible work. Vinny, for me, on this map has been fantastic. Just kind of finishing the rounds almost. But we'll go into round number 7 here, and again, Pacific.Macta on the attack. And yes, they're heading towards B, but keep your eyes on that minimap as Zhao and Maths. They know exactly where they're coming. That's just giving them so much intel. They can call out to the rest of their squad. They're coming towards you. A is clear. Bayou and Aim Green very close together, but this is going to be very strong.
Bayo about to get very surprised by someone from the back. I think it's Maths right around the back of him, actually. So he's going to get completely caught in the pincer, and it's given so much information, like you say. Zhao's got the full block down the back of the spawn site. There's Aim Green and Vinny striking, and this is just the grinder. This is just perfect defensive play. Now, Pacific.Macta have an advantage. Revenge and Aldrin strike, and it's a 2-on-2, but they have the bomb in play. They can get into B site, but if they rotate, and this is what's the problem, they're second-guessing themselves, and they're second-guessing themselves right into the scopes of Zhao, and that is not what they need to do. They had the B site. They were there with the bomb, but they thought, no, can't do it. The confidence is just not there at the team. Aldrin is spotted, and suddenly it's a 2-on-1, and Maths is going to go for the second peak.
Yeah, and if Maths doesn't clean it up, Zhao's going to be coming from behind. He's going to find one, and Aldrin finds himself in a 1v1. Very possible. He has the bomb, and that's going to be the game-changing factor. This is going down to the wire, but this needs to go to Pacific.Macta. They need some momentum. The bomb is going to go down, and look at that. He actually went to the wrong bomb site, and he's known it. Now he turns around. 35 seconds left on the clock.
Switches to the AK as well, so he drops the scope. Now he's coming in. Now Aldrin's on the stairs. It's a standard defensive setup. He looked away just the moment Zhao peeked. So Zhao knows exactly where he is. He's going to have the advantage, but he checks the corner. He's going to get a chance, and Aldrin will pick up the round. And boy, did he need it in that 2-on-1 situation. Macta though you've got to question yourself. They had B site. They second-guessed themselves. They got lucky in the 2v1, to be fair. Math should have come out on top because he had the peak advantage with the window. But Macta are really second-guessing themselves now. We saw it on port, and we saw it right here on the attack. And the attack inside's the stronger. The best they can hope for is a 5-4. But Zhao getting rushed down by Bayo. Now it's a big chance for Macta.
Yeah, that was great from Bayo there. Literally no nonsense, straight into the face of the sniper, and it wasn't enough. He got one deagle bullet into him. But 5v4 now, and it just kind of splits them. And you can see here, the boys of Hemo Brave, they're a bit unsure. They know they need to capitalize on it. Matt is kind of rotating round. In fact, Raizu, he's pushed up into a very aggressive position and could catch them off guard. He's actually buddying up with Aim Green as well, but no. Pacific.Macta, they're still controlling mid. Yeah,
they're going to go mid to B, by the looks of it. They're stacking out to push in. Actually, no, they're just going to go straight mid. Maths is going to be the man that's going to have to be the one to watch as he gets pressured. You can see him just in this window. Ryose gets the information gathered. Maths can pop out, catch him completely unawares. He will get himself one. Kramgos gets him down in the end, but damage done. It's down to a 4-on-2. And unfortunately, the bomb is in mid. That's exactly where they're checking. He has to come out on top. No, he doesn't. Kram goes down. He got a 1-for-1 trade, but that's the bomb loose. Aldrin spotted out the side. He gets Mini down into 1-on-1. Aldrin strikes again. That's 2 rounds running that Aldrin has come out in a 2-on-1 advantage. Is this what Macta need? Is it the fuel to get their fire going?
Aldrin coming up clutch here. Round number 3 for Pacific.Macta. We go into the last round here before we switch. And you know what? Putting this to 5-4, getting a couple of rounds back-to-back before they switch. But look at this, grenades coming in thick and fast. Bayu, Zyke, and Kram already taking a little bit of damage. But the boys of Hemo Brave, should I say, they've only got 2 at A here. They've heavily stacked B. And this could be very difficult for them. We saw it at the very start of this game. Pacific.Macta just rushed through A, took control. But again, Pacific.Macta just backing off, unsure. They've not got that first pick.
Yeah, that's really been the big difference. That Hemo Brave are not giving their positions away early, and Macta are not able to get that opening pick, slow things down, try and draw them down, because Zhao's been striking every time. You know, and their assault rifles have been working in their favor. You know, the one-on-ones have generally been going the way of the Brazilians, or just pure play, but those 2 rounds may well be enough to save Macta here. They have a solid defense, we know that. We proved it when they played on the first map of the day yesterday on sub-base. Macta strike, Bayo gets Vinny down. This is the B site opening they need, but it is triple stacked at the moment, so it's not as open as Macta would hope. Aim Green holding the angle up close. He's going to be the first man to see Kram as he comes around that corner with that bomb. They're stacking out in the hotel. This is an unusual attack pattern actually for Macta to use. The hotel doesn't do so often. And Zyke just a little unsure, gives his position away. Math sees him, Math finds Bayo. And now they're walking into the grinder. The one man that's flanking is Zyke. He's trying to pull the attention over to A side. Hemo Brave are not falling for it. Now he's opened A side, so they might get the call. They might go for the full rotate. There's only 35 seconds on the board, so it's going to be Zyke that pushes. There is a bit of a rotate coming from Hemo Brave, and it's Zhao that is going to get the kill, and he's going to say, that is it, boys. But they're still pushing that way. Zhao finds revenge. Now it's a problem. It's a 2-on-3 as they push into sight. The grenade comes through. Kram and Aldrin have got so much to do here, Phil.
15 seconds left in the bomb. What is the decision? It looks like it's been planted, but now they go for the retake. The bomb is down. Aim Green, Zhao and Raizu, they can push in here. Kram is already weak. It's going out. And now you can see the pre-fire. You can see that they know they can't put it on, but he's been flashed. Not for long, though. There's Aldrin, the man of the moment. He got a 1v2 last round. Can he do it again here? He's going to go down. It's going to be Raizu who comes through with a nice double kill, and he's going to get the defuse as well. Great stuff there from Hemo Brave, and they're going to end it.
6-3 first half. Solid defense from Hemo Brave. Now, just 4 rounds, sorry, I can't count. 4 rounds away from picking up the game and moving through to face all gamers. Pacific.Macta have a lot of work to do here, but they're looking pretty buoyed up, honestly. I think those few rounds that Aldrin picked up for them at the end there gave them that little chance, that little glimmer of hope, and now they know. You can see that they're jigging in the sheet. That's the standard. Okay, we've got them going. Looking at Hemo Brave, actually, their faces were a little down there, so they probably felt they could have picked a few more rounds up, but now they're on the attack. Now, the slow, aggressive play of Hemo Brave was working out for them on port. Can it do the same here against Pacific.Macta? Revenge taking down Zhao. Perfect start for the homeboys.
Indeed he does. There's actually a 2-sniper setup. Vinny's rocking it this time on the attack, but a good start from Revenge there. As look at this, very, very strong on the A side. Cram's actually pushed up very, very close to this door and this entrance. Ryzu could walk straight into Bayou and Cram. And there's just one player, just to point out, Aim Green is watching the flank, and Aldrin as well for the opposing team.
Zyke's going very aggressive through mid. He might get a nice little pincer move here. He's going to look for Ryuzo. Ryuzo's going to come straight in towards him. He was expecting him, though. Came out on top. A little unlucky there. Zyke peeked just as Ryuzo was running straight headlong in his direction. Takes it to a 4-on-4. So the work that Revenge did early on, not paying off. Bayou gets a little peek actually around tunnels. He's gone aggressive. He's coming straight into them. He might catch them off guard with the grenades in hand, but no. Bayou will go down to Vinny. Vinny with that sniper, picking it up, pushing in the position, takes down Cram, and Hemo Brave pushing into A site. Now the rotate comes out from Revenge. He's the man that's going to check around that corner first, but he needs to wait. He needs to delay. His support is on its way from the back, but it's a long way off. Aldrin making the plays and Revenge going aggressive.
Yeah, they're going to come for the pinch. Matt is very weak, and they need to go together. I don't like the play. Aldrin is taking too much time here. His time ticking, and Aim Green's going to take down Aldrin, and it's going to go down all to Revenge. He's taking down one, he's taking down the second as well, and you can see him there on your screens going first person. Deagle in handy, of course, he's rocking that sniper. Honestly, Aim Green and Matt are one shot away, and no, Aim Green goes down. Doesn't find
so
Matt.
close.
But again, how many times has Revenge been put in these clutch situations and he's got so close? My goodness.
A 1v4 and he took 3 down again. And you knew exactly what he was doing. It was the right play. He was going to hop down behind Mast and catch him on the stairs, but Mast's aggression worked out for him. And now 7-3, just 3 rounds away for Hemo Brave to take down the home team Pacific.Macta 2-0 in maps. It would be a disaster for Pacific.Macta, who are coming into this so confident. They beat Hemo Brave yesterday in 10-6 dominant style. We question the choice of coming here on Ankara. Maybe we were right, because they should have gone to sub-base, in my opinion.
Well, it's not looking good. They need to change things right now. I am looking, Vinny and Zhao, they're pushing through the middle.
It could have, of course, been vetoed away. That's the one thing we haven't taken into account. Revenge gets himself the first kill. Now, Zhao was actually lined up right behind him there. They double peeked it. And is he going to go for it again? He is. Why do you peek? He saw Zhao was there. That was stupid play from Revenge, in my opinion. You shouldn't go for a second peek when you know they just double peeked you.
And Zhao, as well, as how much form he's been on. You don't double peek that. And now it puts them in a 4v4. Zhao still has that sniper. No sniper on the face of Pacific.Macta. We've still got Aldrin as well as Zyke just hovering around the B site, and this could come into a 4v2. And no matter what's going to happen, Ryzu jumps through and actually gets the better of him here. Trap goes down, and Ryzu, double kill. As he pushes forward, the bomb should be able to go down, and now the numerical advantage only tells one story, and this should always go in favor of Hemo Brave.
Ryuzo, he's feeling so confident right now. The spray coming down from Aldrin, but it's not enough. Aim Green gets him down, and you saw it right there. The play that Ryuzo did, that's a one-on-one that you should not win unless you are ultra confident. Coming around that corner, he knew he was going to win the duel. He just knew, and that's what put him through, and suddenly we're in an 8-3 situation. We're starting to get close to match point, 1 round away. And suddenly it's disaster for Pacific.Macta here at home. To go out with a whimper would be, well, criminal, some would say. Vinny taking down Zyke early on. Bayou replies, gets down Ryuzo, but this is an aggressive round. Pacific.Macta, they're trying to answer it with aggression. They're trying to push. Look towards the bottom left-hand corner. You can see both Bayou and Cram going aggressive on the flank.
Yeah, this is good. This is good for Pacific.Macta. They've got a lot of intel. It looks like they're going back, and Hemo Brave actually sticking very close together. They're heading over to that B-bomb site. But the intel has been gathered from Pacific.Macta, and they should be able to say, they're on the way to you, boys. Aldrin, Revenge, get ready, because they are coming in thick and fast. Revenge still has that sniper. Let's see what he can do on this defense.
Yeah, Aldrin saw them. It was Aldrin that managed to get the information and back away, but he's on his own still on site. I'm surprised they haven't rotated more. He's going to hold on boxes. He hasn't given his position away. Revenge draws the attention. He's not even looking at the boxes. Aldrin pops out, says hello, thank you very much. I'll take a kill on Maths. Now it's a 1-on-3. Vinny plants the bomb, but they're already closing in his direction. Revenge has already picked himself up 3 this round. Can he make it 4? He does! Revenge goes huge once again with a deagle. And that's the round they absolutely needed. They've got to build on that. Their first defensive round goes to Macta. It should be 3-0 to them so far, in all honesty. They've just made simple mistakes. Now, with that kill, Revenge really leading his team. Look at it, 8 kills. Cram yet to go on the board. Bio and Zyke only 1 and Aldrin with 2. Revenge is trying to put the team on his back and carry them to victory, but he's got so much to do here.
Yeah, he's doing great so far, and it may be the confidence to, get the better of Zhao on these sniping battles, but his team do need to step it up. At this side, the swap has occurred. It's 2-1, 8-4 in total, though. And this time, we are going back almost to the slow-paced Brazilian style as they try and look for a pick. But who is that Bayu? He's made his way through the middle, and look who gets the better of him. It's none other than Zhao.
Revenge again. Revenge in striking time and time again. He really is a saving grace for Macta right now. Now, they went aggressive over on B site. They pushed into hotel, so there was a lot of information gathered, and they knew that Hemo Brave were stacking out at that A site. So Bayo obviously realized he was in a bit of a tricky situation. He got flanked from both sides, so unfortunately went down, but Revenge has been found, and Zhao, really man of the match for me, honestly. Hemo Brave have been just riding on the coattails of his openings, and every single time it gives them such a huge advantage. Cram and Zyke, they have to perform here. They have 3 members of Hemo Brave pushing towards them. They're going aggressive though. This is the wrong play. They're going to come around, or is it? Cram gets himself a 1-for-1 and gets the information, but Maths again gets himself a double kill in a 2-on-1 situation. And Aldrin has to go huge. Comes around the corner with his knife out. You can't bring a knife to a gunfight, boys. And Vinny takes him down. It's match point for Hemo Brave.
Great stuff. How many times have you seen Maths double kill, triple kill, double kill? Time and time again. This whole series long he's been doing it. But they're 1 round away from taking it. The scoreline is 9-4. Pacific.Macta are 1 round away from getting knocked out of this tournament.
Oh my word, Revenge so lucky to get out with his life there. With a nade in hand, popped around the corner, 3 members of Hemo Brave, and he still got out alive. And if you look at the kill spread, you can see how even it is for Hemo Brave. Looking at Macta, all revenge, all revenge. The rest of the team got to step it up, and this is the round to do it. It's do or die time for the home team.
Now, Zhao, believe it or not, is the one with the sniper. The one push stuff, he could catch one off guard. Not going to happen, though, just yet. Cram, Revenge, and Bio have always taken damage, but they're okay. They're still alive and kicking here. They're anticipating the push from Vinny. They've seen it. Vinny gets the better of Zyke. Vinny finally falls, but Revenge is going to be the one to do that. 10 kills, double digits. The closest to him is Aldrin with 2.
Zhao getting a peek around the corner. But it's Ryose. Been so confident in this tunnel. He's been coming out on top time and time again. It's Bayo and Cram that have to hold them off. Maths and Ryose, they have been so strong in this duel every single time they push in. The flashes have not been working. The counterplay has not been working. They just have their number. Maths comes around. He gets himself another double kill on site. Time and time again that's been happening, and it's retake time. Revenge, he's got to do it all over again against the Brazilians.
Well, Revenge and Aldrin at the moment need to pull off a bit of a miracle. 35 seconds. They have the time to do it. However, Aldrin's going to go down. Maths answers back, and Aim Green's going to shut it down. It is game over. Pacific.Macta are out. The Brazilians, Hemo Brave, push forward, bounce back from 3 losses back-to-back yesterday. First game of the day here on Sunday. They're going to bring it out with a W. And you can see the disappointment on the face of Pacific.Macta.
And disappointed they should be. They really haven't turned up this morning. A 10-2 and a 10-4. That is not what they envisioned going to bed last night. Getting up this morning, so confident they looked before coming on stage. And Revenge, he did what he could. He did what he could on Ankara. It just wasn't to be. Zhao has been absolutely outstanding. Maths getting triple kill, double kill, back-to-back,